You never expect to wake up and experience something earth-shattering or have it rock you to your core. Maybe our inability to prepare for such events is what determines if it forces us into hibernation or if it somehow urges us to use our brokenness to help make someone else whole. 1 year ago, I experienced something that was earth-shattering. And not only did it rock me to my core, it almost completely silenced me. I was in awe of the pain, the shame, the humiliation, and everything else that came along with it. I thought I was okay with the way I chose to recover, but I'm not. Because sharing my story and then succumbing to the silence isn't helping anyone. Being a victim of rape shouldn't have to silence me. It shouldn't have to take away my voice or condemn me for my actions. It should be something that speaks volumes. It should be something that I can use to help other people. A few weeks ago, I was thinking about, if I would have been awake, if I would have been conscious, and I could have said no, would that have made a difference? I don't know if it would have. I'm not really sure I want to think about it anymore either. I can't change what happened. No victim can ever change what happened to them. We can't magically rewind the clock and take back what's happened to us. But we can change how others heal. We might be able to help them with our stories, our opinions, our thoughts. The biggest thing for me was feeling unworthy, feeling filthy. No matter how many times I showered or did my makeup to try and make myself feel beautiful, it felt like I would never experience love. There's lots of things that happen afterwards. All I kept thinking about was if I was conscious and I said no. That's before. What about after? What about saying no after? Like saying no to thoughts of being unworthy or not worthy of love or not worthy of life or shame or blame or, any of that. What about saying no to that? I can't change that I couldn't say no because I was unconscious. I can change what I say after. What I continue to say every day when I have to look at myself in the mirror. Every day when I get out of the shower and I still think, God, I feel so filthy. I can change that. I can change that for myself. And maybe someday other victims will be able to change that for themselves. And maybe things will start to get easier. I really hope they get easier. After I woke up the next morning, I thought, I don't know how I'm ever going to survive this. I thought there was no point in continuing on in my recovery. I've struggled with suicide in the past. I've struggled with self-harm, struggled with self-image. And of course, that's where my first thought went after it happened. Is what's the point of living if I can't make it through this? Turns out I picked a really good reason to recover in the first place. After my suicide attempt in 2013, I wanted to pick something that couldn't be taken away from me. Family can be taken away from you. Friends can walk out of your life. Relationships change. People change, you know? I wanted to pick something that was mine. Something that I could work for. Something that would inspire me to get better every day. And I picked fighting for people. You know, I chose life so that I could help others do the same. If you fast forward to last year, on this exact date of August 20th, and I'm waking up in this bed after being raped, and I'm thinking, I should just end my life. I thought back to that one thing that I picked to stay for. And I knew it was going to be hard. And I knew that even though I was surrounded by all of these people, that I was going to feel so alone. It was worth it. It was worth it to stay and to fight and to claw my way to getting better and to feeling like I was myself again. It was worth it. You know? It was worth it. I think about what his life is like now, probably unaffected by all of this. And that's okay. Because I made it. I'm still here. I'm still living. I'm still breathing. I'm still trying to do the best to help other people. So I'm okay. And I want you to know that if you've ever been a victim of sexual assault or any form of abuse, that you're going to be okay. Things will get easier. They'll get better. You know? Sometimes you just say that to yourself to make yourself feel better, you know? But it really does get better, and you really do get stronger, and you really can use your voice and your story to help save someone else's life. So tomorrow actually, on the 1-year anniversary of when I was raped, I'm going to reflect on how much I've grown, how much I've learned, all the wonderful people that have come into my life. Maybe someone will take something from this. Maybe it will help someone choose to fight and to stay. We have to fight for our own lives. No one else is going to do it for us. They can help us, they can support us, they can love us. But if we don't choose to actively fight for our lives ourselves, it's not going to work. So choose to fight, because it is so, so worth